The official coffee of the 94 WYSP Morning Show with Howard Stern is supplied by 7-Eleven. Stop by the one nearest you for a cup of delicious 7-Eleven coffee.
Live from New York, it's the WYSP Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern.
GC?
The week after.
Oh, the week
again,
after.
That's,
Maybe that's premature then.
I was going to say, yeah, surprise, Gary. Tell him we have guests.
He's trying to squeeze us in between the morning show and Regis.
Who is, GC?
Yeah.
I thought it was real important to him to do this show.
It is, but he's got prior commitments as
Oh,
well.
I see. Regis. When are people going to get hip to the fact that Regis practically has a tenth of the audience that we do? You know, just because it's TV. Anyway. You know, I just want to talk about my friends at My Bar. M-I-B-A-R. Well, this computer is opening up a whole new world to me, Robin.
What? What new world has it opened?
I'm almost getting inspired to sit down and write my book because I love sitting at the computer.
You've been working at it every day?
It makes, yes, it makes everything. Have you noticed how much better the show has been since we become automated? Quite frankly, I mean, I'm much more organized in my thoughts. You notice I'm not shuffling around for my notes?
Yes, that's true. You haven't gone for your briefcase in a week.
That's right. Because I have everything organized on the little pads and on my little notepads. Because I'm organized now in my life. That's right.
Are you buying this?
Matter of fact, because of My Bar, Simon & Schuster sent over one of those new Star Trek games for me.
Oh, they sent a new one?
New software. Star Trek.
Is this like a different one? Because the one you have is, you can only play the one game where you're finding Sulu, right?
Yeah, this is different.
Uh-huh.
This is like you just go to one planet and stuff happens to you on this one planet.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah. Anyway, this computer thing, I mean, is just incredible for your business. I know everyone always says, oh, I should automate. That way I can do all my inventory, I can do all my billing, I can do everything through the computer. And they never do it because they think they can't learn how to work it. I'm telling you, it's not that difficult. Even a moron like myself. I mean, seriously, I have the math skills and the comprehension skills of a 9-year-old. In fact, if I didn't have radio, I'm pretty sure I'd be nothing. I don't know what I'd be doing. You know, I'd probably be like a chef or something.
Yeah, you were into that cooking thing.
Yeah. Or I'd be a social worker.
Howie.
Or I'd be a social worker.
No, you'd never help people.
Or I'd be working in a... Oh, I wouldn't do it to help people. I'd do it so I could make some money.
But yeah, you got to help people in the process.
I'm the only guy who knows would go into social work to make money. That's pretty pathetic. Like, that would be big money to me, making 10 grand a year.
You know what I could see you doing?
Yeah.
You could be a like one of those
shrinks.
Yeah.
But then you got to go to medical school.
No, I'm talking about, one of the guys with the PhDs.
Yeah. Oh, that I could do. Like you send away and...
Right.
I know a girl didn't have any degree and she was a therapist.
Just open up an office,
yeah.
Sure.
You can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be good at that. I'd be good. And I'd move in with people and help them with their problems. Like that black janitor guy.
Yeah, look at his credentials.
Yeah. Some black janitor actually networked himself into being a therapist, and he moved in with some white woman and kicked her husband out of the house.
Her husband had to leave the house.
Yeah, I heard they reconciled.
Yes, they moved him out, and the dentist moved back in.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, this My Bar is fabulous if you're thinking of computerizing your business, automating. And I got to tell you, it is just a fabulous company. And they will help you. They in an hour, they will explain to you how they could help your business, create special software.
All the extra time you'll have to think about expanding the business when you don't have those other worries about payroll, inventory,
That's right.
cash flow.
In fact, my computer is hooked into our computer here in the office.
Yeah.
So, in fact, yesterday I got a printout of exactly what my wife was doing with the newspaper boy at that given moment. Right here, so I know. Anyway, here's the number you call for My Bar. 212-725-4600. 212-725-4600. And get in touch with Mike Horn from My Bar. Anyway, it's 7:46 at 92.3 K-Rock at WYSP. Excuse me, Robin, I have to listen to something.
Why did you start this in the first place? Why?
No, I can't give her up.
You heard us.
Spend the rest of my life in jail because I can't give up my flesh and blood.
I cared, damn it. I cared all along. What are you doing to me? I want my daughter back.
Forget it, Bill. I'll tell you right now, I've got to see me and her dead before you get her.
Don't. Mary Beth, please, don't.
I'm going to do it, Bill. I'm going to do it. I gave her life. I can take her life away. If that's what you want,
No, Mary Beth, wait.
That's what I'm going to do, Bill.
No.
Push me.
Don't do it. No.
Well, I guess they have to be that familiar with each other. I'm thinking of how she's saying Bill so familiarly, like that's her husband.
Yeah. Boy, she knows how to yank his chain.
I'm telling you.
She knows how to yank his chain, man.
You'd rather be dead.
No, don't do it. Because obviously he's the kind of guy who takes things literally.
But listen to them.
Yeah.
I cared all along.
I cared, damn it. But he doesn't raise his voice.
No,
He's
like a Jack Nicholson kind of thing.
I cared, damn it. You know, I didn't think anybody sounded like Charles Bronson until I heard this guy do his thing.
Really? I thought he was acting.
Yeah.
Why did you start this in the first place?
Why did you start this in the first place?
No, I can't give up. Bill!
Bill!
You
heard us.
Spend the rest
You
of my
heard
life in jail because I can't give up my plan.
She's going to spend the rest of her life in jail.
Well, but she can't take the baby to jail.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's put her in jail.
Well, this was for the kidnapping charge.
Oh, I see.
But,
No.
I don't understand.
No, don't do it. Now you know how to argue with people.
I care, damn it.
Some blood?
I cared, damn it.
I love
I
it.
cared all along.
He sounds like somebody we know. I can't place my finger on it.
It's like a cross between Clint Eastwood and somebody.
I can't, damn it.
Make my day. I care, damn it.
Well, maybe it's Reagan.
Reagan.
Yeah.
What are you doing to me? I want my daughter back.
Forget it, Bill. I'll tell you right now, I'd rather see me and her dead before you get her.
Don't, Mary Beth, please don't.
Don't do it. If someone said to me, I'd rather be dead, rationally, I would ignore it.
No, yeah, right.
Yeah,
and
I
I'd
would-
go on to the next thing.
Yeah, next topic. I wouldn't like sit there and go, no. When someone says I'd rather be dead, it's an expression.
Yeah.
No, don't do it. And then she goes, whoa, this guy's really reacting.
buying it.
Yes, all right. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Gonna do it, Bill.
Mary-
Gonna do it.
Boy, she's teasing him. Boy, that's torture. She's
I brought you
torturing him.
into this world, and I'll take you out. She's even using a Bill Cosby line.
I'm taking you out. Gave her life, I can take her life away. If that's what you want,
No,
that's
Mary
what I'll
Beth.
do.
No, Mary Beth, wait.
That's what I'm gonna do, Bill.
Please.
You pushed me.
It's only something more disgusting than listening to this tape.
And that's watching Jackie eat his shirt.
Jackie blow his nose into his shirt.
Is that what he's
Yeah.
doing? I was like, all of a sudden, I'm like looking at Jackie eating off of his shirt.
You got to empty. Jackie, can you go work in another studio? What are you doing over there?
A button fell off my shirt, and I just
All
happened
right.
to bite the little piece of string off it, blowing my nose into my shirt.
I'm sure it looked that way.
Well, I just saw him eating, and he was rolling it around in his mouth.
Will you stop it?
Well, I looked over, and he was... Boy, this diet thing is really getting to you, man.
I am a little hungry, but that has nothing to do with it.
Boy, oh boy.
Morning after morning, you clam into cups all day. I bite a string
Yeah,
off my
Robin.
shirt.
Why, do not get out of here. You guys are so disgusting.
I got to admit, when you clam into that cup...
You don't know what I have to work with in here.
You're not kidding.
Thank God for Fred.
Yeah.
All of his abnormalities are on the inside.
You can't see Fred's abnormalities. They're all going on inside his head. Well, anyway, let's take a phone call because that's what this show does best. Communicates with the people. Let's go open phones to St. Louis.
I care, damn it.
I can't, damn it. I think you should lock them all up. Sitting having, paying women to have babies for you. Ridiculous.
Well, I figured, if they couldn't tell that Mary Beth wasn't the right woman, they met her and talked to her before this whole thing occurred.
Don't do it. I gave her life too. That's what I would have said. I'd say, I gave her life too. But he just said, no, don't do it. Ooh-wee. I would have given up. The kid's cute, but hey, I've seen cuter.
Yeah, they hadn't gotten that attached
Yeah.
at the time she took her away. She was only like 4 or 5 days old.
Don't do it to baby M. Oh, man. What a psycho. Both of them.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you.
Don't do it.
Melissa's my child. No, Sarah's my child.
No, Melissa's my child.
No, Sarah!
Yeah, maybe we should do one of those.
Yeah. Dueling.
Got your guitar?
Dueling parents.
Yeah. I think maybe we'll be a dueling parents thing. We could do the clips like this. Ready?
Yeah.
Let me recue this. I have to recue the tape, ladies and gentlemen.
Bear with us, please.
Bear with me. Interesting concept here. Oh, here's the guitar. Don't do it. Just give me like this could be very interesting. This might be the new song parody. Could be this simple. Come on, you guitar playing fool. Dueling morons.
Why did you start this in the first place? Why?
No, I can't give her up.
You hurt us.
Spend the rest of my life in jail because I can't give up my flesh and blood.
I care, damn it. I cared all along. What are you doing to me? I want my daughter back.
Forget it, Bill. I'll tell you right now, I'd rather see me and her dead before you get her.
No, Mary Beth, please don't.
Do it, Bill. I'm gonna do it. I gave her life, I can take her life away. If that's what you want,
No,
that's
Mary
what I'll
Beth.
do.
No, Mary Beth, wait.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Sort of like that, you know. We could.
Yeah.
Please.
Push me.
Yeah, that's very beautiful. Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll take some phone calls. I mean, that's something.
There are classic lines. There are classic movies.
I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog, too.
There are classic moments.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
And there's classic rock and roll. And there's only one station in Philadelphia that plays only classic rock and roll all day, every day. 94 WYSP, Philadelphia's classic rock and roll station.
Good morning. It's 7:55. I'm Steve Trevelise with the 94 WYSP update. We're up to 27 degrees. Today, the 90 forecast says enjoy again. Sunny today and tomorrow. Temperatures will hit the 40s. Tonight, the lows will be in the 20s. Once again, the current temp 27 degrees at WYSP. Shadow traffic, Schuylkill East slow from the Conshohocken curve to Belmont, and again from Montgomery to Girard. 95 South still slow, Academy to Allegheny. 42 North jammed from 544 to the Whitman tolls. 295 jammed from Route 47 to 42. On the 94 scoreboard, the Sixers have now won 5 of their last 7 games. They beat the Nets big time, 121-95. The game wasn't as close as the score indicated. The Flyers have now lost 3 in a row as Winnipeg beat them 5-3. The winning goal scored on one of the few bad plays this season by goalie Ron Hextall. No local action tonight. Checking the headlines, we may have a new weapon in the war against cancer. It's called photomedicine. Experts say beams of ultraviolet rays can be used to activate drugs in the bloodstream. Some interesting television coming your way this week of February 15th. The Discovery Channel will broadcast 62 hours of Soviet game shows, Soviet cartoons, and even exercise program featuring Russian women in leotards, live via satellite from Moscow. That's what's happening so far. It's 7:56. I'm Steve Trevelise on 94 WYSP. Coming up, the WYSP video report supplied by Movies Unlimited.
Presenting the new Donnelly Directory, of better Yellow Pages and much, much more, and the adventures of Wile E. Coyote.
Meep, meep. Wile E. Coyote has been trying to catch the Roadrunner for years. What makes him think he can now? Ah, he's using the new Donnelly Directory. The Donnelly Directory isn't the same old Yellow Pages. It's maps, guides, coupons, and more. I see Wile E. Coyote has discovered the easy-to-read headings. It says, see rocket boots.
Acme rocket boots.
That was fast. Oh, no. Watch out for that cliff. Won't he ever learn? What's this? He's got the new Donnelly Directory again. What will he find now?
Jiffy parachute delivery.
Good thinking. The Donnelly Directory, of better Yellow Pages, and much, much more.
The Adventures of Wile E. Coyote and the new Donnelly Directory. Brought to you by Donnelly.
Hey, Linda, you got a guidance date with me tonight? The racetrack? Yeah. I didn't know you knew anything about horses. I don't. So? But I know how to make money. Hold on. I'm confused. Well, don't be. I've got a system. A system? Exactly. Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You know nothing about horse racing, but you go to the track and you win with this system. I play my kids' ages, my dress, Gary's age, my birthday, my bra size. I get the picture. And you win doing that? Is Rich Little. Oh. And they have this new thing called boxing that I just love. Boxing? Like in Muhammad Ali? No, dummy. It's for the exact same trifecta. Let's say you like the numbers 1, 2, 3 in the trifecta. You box it and collect any combination of those numbers. You know, like 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, sounds easy. Maybe I will go with you. I know. I'll box my kids' ages. Hey, that's no fair. And why not? Linda, you've got 15 kids. I know. Yeah, what a system.
Try your system. It works at Garden State Park. Thoroughbred racing starts Thursday, February 12th, nightly at 7:30, Saturdays at 1.
Live from New York, it's the WYSP Morning Show. Ladies and gentlemen, Howard Stern.
He employs Fred.
Yes.
He was good enough to pay me like $10 on a Sunday for doing practically nothing except counting stuff.
Wow.
And moving some boxes. But of course, me and my childlike mentality was angry at the boss, and I went up and urinated all over the boxes.
Sick.
Well, I didn't actually. My friend did.
Ah, you did it.
Oh, all right.
Tries now to cover up.
I'm a little embarrassed. You know how people are in grades?
This is it. I mean, somebody gives you a job.
I got mad because I felt that, well, see, I went to work for Mr. Weiss at Triplex, well, at Simplex in Brooklyn. And his son John always got to do, like, neat stuff, like sit in the office and eat sandwiches. And we had, me and this guy Scott had to go upstairs and really work hard for our $10.
Oh, Howard.
And I got angry because of that situation, and I ended up quitting, and before I quit, I urinated over some of the plumbing supplies.
I wonder if those boxes are still there.
I'm like a dog, you know. I have to stake out my territory, Robin. Lift up on one leg and
scent the place.
Yeah. I'm a great employee. You know, I was just urinating in my office the other day.
Oh.
I got angry at something our general manager said.
No, but you know that did happen when we were at another station.
I have a strange way of reacting, Robin.
But you know that happened at another station. You know, the jocks were upset. And what did they do? That was stupid.
I mean, when I got angry and urinated on the boxes...
You were leaving.
Yeah, I was leaving, and that didn't mean anything. I mean, it wasn't going to, like, hurt anybody. It was just boxes. But we worked at this radio station in Washington, and the jocks were angry because they didn't have, like, well, they wanted a jock lounge, I think it was.
I guess.
Or I know what it was. They were tired of the disc jockey on the air didn't want to have to run all the way out of the building to go to the bathroom.
Right.
So what he'd do is he'd go to the bathroom in the sink, the jock lounge sink. You know what I'm talking about, right, Fred?
There was 2 of them.
2 of them did it?
2 of them.
Did John do it?
The overnight guy.
And John. You know what I mean, John, the crazy John.
I think Commander did it.
Well, Commander did it.
I think that would be 3.
Oh, boy.
Well, the guys at night, when no one was around, would go over to the drinking sink and urinate
the
in
sink
it.
where we made the coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they would go, and then, you know, we were making the coffee and everything there for like months, and finally one day we're talking to the overnight guy. He goes, yeah, he says, man, if you ever have to go to the bathroom, teach this company a lesson, go to the bathroom in the sink. I said, what? What do you mean go to the bathroom? You mean the sink in the bathroom? He goes, no, the sink over in the jock lounge. I said, wait a second, let me get this straight. You've been going to the bathroom
In the sink?
in the sink where I make my coffee? I mean, I freaked.
Yeah.
I got on the air and started screaming at him. I said, open up that microphone. I want people to know what you're doing. He goes, yeah, go ahead. I don't care.
Boys will be boys.
And Commander was...
I didn't know the commander was doing it.
You have proof?
Oh, no.
They were all doing it.
Oh.
And then they asked me if I wanted some cappuccino.
Yeah. I'll pass. Yeah, we worked at some pretty funky radio stations. I tell you, there's a book here somewhere. You know that movie, FM?
Uh-huh.
They had guys urinating in the sink.
Then you'd have believed it.
And porking babes out in the parking lot in the record company vans. I would have believed it.
Yeah.
Somehow jocks getting upset because they're running Army commercials really didn't make it for me. The jocks all went out on strike because they were running Army commercials. Yeah, right, that'll be the day. We're just happy to have jobs. Army commercials. Jocks have no conscience whatsoever, and they kowtow to management like you would not believe. If you ever want to see a bigger bunch of worms, you come to a radio station, look at the disc jockeys. Real rebels. You know, you sort of have this glorified image of a guy like he plays records, man, and he's a bohemian.
Yeah.
It's all crap. They're all married. They're all married. They all cheat on their wives, and they all take payola at the drop of a hat. That's why they had to regulate the record industry and only let the program directors pick the music, because the jocks were so busy on the take. And of course, they're all worms, and they acquiesce to any management decision.
Basically, a spineless group of people.
Yeah, because they know they're totally replaceable and totally worthless. Well, anyway, let's get back to Fred Weiss. Speaking of totally worthless, which is what his father told me about him.
Oh, stop. What is his father doing?
His father runs the company. Fred works for him.
What does Fred do?
Fred basically sits and bitches and moans about how he should be running the company. That's Fred's function in life.
I see.
But anyway, what my point is that flits on your car or in the mail.
Yeah.
In the mailbox, but nobody sent them to you. Some kid delivered it.
Just drop them in, yeah.
And they pay you based on how many you deliver. So what I would do is get a stack of like 1,000, shove them down the sewers, but they have cars that drive by to check you, to make sure you're really handing them out. So I would hand out like 50 actually, and just say, oh man, and the car would drive by and stuff, and then they'd say, well, where are all your flyers? I said, well, I handed out 1,000 already, and then you get paid for it. So
This is why the country's going to hell.
yeah,
You know that, don't you?
oh, definitely. Not only did I do it, but I'm now instructing children on how to do this.
This is why.
That's right. That's right. Let me tell you something about those fixtures that they got over at the WYSP. Much as I urinated on them, they never rusted.
Oh,
That's right.
you didn't do anything.
I didn't. I just done the boxes one time. And it was like empty boxes.
Right.
It was.
It was
100 years ago.
It was over in a corner and it had things in it.
Yeah, but who knows what was in there. Well, it's 7 past 8 o'clock. You know who's coming in today?
Who?
Fishbein, the pervert pornographer.
Oh, is he bringing a guest?
I think so.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Jackie will stop eating
Calm
his
down.
shirt now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you should be blowing your nose in your shirt, Jackie. There might be a nice looking woman sitting next to you.
I don't want to win any more pool.
Let's see here. Let's go to Philadelphia first.
All right.
You're on the air. 1 second, I think I got a problem here. Hold on.
You're not on the air yet.
Now you're on the air.
Oh, I'm on the air now.
There you go, babe.
See you today.
All right, man, all right.
That's good, that's good. I was wondering, you ever thought about having the Beastie Boys on your show?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I'm embarrassed to admit that we kind of had a chance to have them at one point, but they weren't that happening, so we kind of told them to buzz off.
No. Let's tell the story correctly.
Yeah.
Everyone else in the organization knew they were happening except Howard, and he blew them off.
No, I consult you on all the guests.
I said have them. I was
did?
hot on them because somebody had turned me on to you got to fight for your right to party long before it became a hit.
So at least I'm being honest. I said, okay, no way having the Beastie Boys. I'm not going to sit and talk to those guys.
I think they're pretty great, though.
Yeah, they are.
They're fantastic.
So we've invited them back on, and they've agreed to come on, so we'll probably have them on real soon.
Oh, that's great.
Is that right, Gary? Aren't they coming on soon?
Yeah, they're on tour now. They're out of the city, but they'll be coming back in a little while. Did you read that article in Rolling Stone about how they're banned from Columbia Records, even though that's their label? What do you mean?
Yes, because they're so bad.
They made so much trouble that they're not allowed up to the place where they sold 1 million records.
They made the Jones Rivers show a disaster.
Jones River show.
I was like, Jones Rivers. Where's that?
Jones River. Old Jones River.
She keeps on
rolling along despite low ratings. Because she has a $10 million no-cut contract.
They went on there, you know, doing all these sexual acts, and Joan was like, oh, I can't wait for these guys to get the hell off my show.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, well, we can't wait for Joan to get the hell off our show. Quite frankly, she is annoying.
She do suck.
No.
She do suck.
She do suck, yeah.
Smell promo.
Yeah. I smell promo.
She's terrible.
Yeah. No.
With you guys, you never have any rap groups in there.
We had Run DMC.
I'd have them on. They just don't show up. We had Run DMC on.
Yeah?
You didn't hear that?
Ah.
Maybe we should repeat that on a Best of Stern.
Yeah, whenever you don't, you know, show up there, put that on.
Yeah, I tell you what, as a matter of fact, February 16th, we're taking off. The station doesn't know it yet, but we are.
Yeah, put that on then.
What is a holiday?
Yeah, that's Washington's birthday. We may not be running Best of that day, though.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of a
We'll be
waste.
sleeping.
It's kind of a waste to run it on a holiday.
Yeah, I want to hear some run.
But we can play their opening of the show and stuff like that.
I get it for you.
Didn't those guys start farting in the audience?
Yeah, which one? Run, I think, did.
Run.
Yeah, I'm so scared to go to their concerts because, you know...
I don't blame you.
Because you'll die.
Somebody's going to get killed, and I always think it's going to be me.
Chances are it would be you, sir. No, really, I don't blame you. You know, of course, I've read in the paper how they've gotten a bad reputation, et cetera, et cetera. I wouldn't go to one of their concerts.
I don't think it's their fault. I just think that, you know, some of the people who come to their concerts are kind of wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kill. Somebody gets killed in every one of their shows.
Well, not everyone. I mean, mostly muggings, okay?
Yeah. You will get mugged.
We'll
You probably
get
won't get
mugged.
killed.
And I don't want to sound like a wimp or anything, but God, those shows, God.
Here, I got some Run DMC stuff right here. Run DMC Stern ID. Play that.
Yo, what's up? This is Run, and I'm DMC. And I'm Jam Master J, and you're listening to Howard Stern. 92.3 K Rock. Rock, rock.
Did you hear that?
Oh, dang. How's the food?
Oh, dag. You blacks still say oh, dag? Because when I was when I lived in the black neighborhood.
You black.
You still say oh, dag?
Yeah, I'm going to give you guys a few pointers
That's a big expression, Robin. Dag. D-A-G. Oh, dag.
Guys, a couple of pointers of how to talk black. Because I've been seeing you guys try so hard. You know.
Yeah, could you come down and do a black impression for us?
Yeah, we might need that.
Check this out. You have to, you know, you put more emphasis on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, right. I'll talk like you. Hey, here, listen to this. Listen to this.
Well, perfection to Z is quite essential. He has to live up to his potential.
I work real hard all day and night. I get to it and do it, cause I want it right. I got bass
and tone.
I use
cologne.
And then I rock
the funky
rhyme
on the microphone.
I got a funky fresh
car
with the funky fresh
bar.
I'm a funky fresh
car.
And what's up?
The par.
My name is DMC. Down in front end
J.
There's everything copacetic, y'all.
A-OK.
All right.
You guys got it. You guys got the cool problem.
We took that microphone after that guy spit into it for like a minute.
You guys got the cool
You guys
problem.
spraying his saliva all
Why
over.
do you do that?
I don't have it either.
I mean, hey, say it, don't spray it, pal.
You know who I think
That's the new
started all
talent.
this?
That's the talent of the 90s.
What's that guy's name who does all those Police Academy movies?
Yeah.
Who spits into everything?
Oh, the guy, yeah, I know you're talking about.
He can do a whole concert.
Oh, Howard, I have a good idea. Next time, for the $1,000, whatever that is, the $1,000 call, phone, whatever.
Yeah, right.
Whatever,
Gotcha.
kid.
Put on a rap song.
Yeah, man. Okay, solid.
Okay, Howard.
Dag, man, you are really something, man.
Well, brother, I think you have brother in you.
I do have the brother in me. And I wish he'd get the hell out, because I'm going to end up like Liberace. Dig it, man, because I'm one of you.
You guys are great, though.
Thank, man. Did he start out something kind of white, and then all of a sudden...
No, he sounded black all along to me.
Because us brothers in Philly love you. We do.
Hey, man, thank you, man. Seriously.
We love you, Howard.
All right, man.
Okay, brother.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was weird the other day with David Brenner in here, and he kept mentioning all those places in Philadelphia that he eats at when he goes back to Philadelphia, like these like greasy spoons and stuff. And you knew full well he doesn't eat there anymore.
The hoagie places?
Yeah, oh yeah, the hoagie places right over there. Yeah, right, David. You got $10 million. I bet you bring that real high-class girlfriend to your hoagie places.
That's a shtick, you know, like they want to say, I haven't changed.
Be one of the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's going for hoagies anymore, quite frankly. I'd like to call him out on that one. Yeah, no, I go to a hoagie place. All right. We'll see.
Not when he's sailing around on a yacht in the Bahamas and going to nude beaches. I don't think he's still going to hoagie places.
Yeah, hey, you're on the air.
When you went down to the Joan Rivers show, were you supposed to be on it, or did you just go to be in the audience? Because I was waiting for you to be on the show.
No. They've called several times. The nerve of them. They have called asking for some tape on me. They want to see some tape. To which I said, I have no tape. I don't make tapes. Look at that tape. I'm not on television. I'm on radio. You want to hear tape on my radio show? Fine. But I will not be insulted and send them a tape. I don't care about being a guest on their dumb show. And then their people call every 5 minutes trying to find out if I'm getting my own TV show. And there seems to be some kind of paranoia over the Joan Rivers show that I'm going to get my own television program.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Everybody seems to be paranoid about me except me because I